Yo, what's good, guys? KosherTech here. So today we got another soundbar to review. Now this is the YAS 109, the Yamaha YAS 109. I did review the Yamaha YAS 108. I'll have it in the description up below, as well as I'll throw a card up there. But anyways, let's get to the vid. Let's go. As you can see, this is the YAS 109. Now the box looks identical to the YAS 108, as well as the specs. Now the only thing you get with the 109 is the Alexa that's built in, as well as you get Wi-Fi. That's basically it. We get here on the box, we get 4K Ultra HD, HDMI, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Spotify, Dolby Audio, DTS, DTSX. You guys get the gist. I don't have to go into detail, man. But the box looks, honestly, guys, exactly the same. We have the 109 logo right over here. We have the soundbar logo over here. It looks like it has mesh. You know, Kosher don't like that mesh, but listen, if you guys watched my YAS 108 video, listen, that was like my, honestly, for the $200 price range, which when I reviewed that video, that YAS 108 was $200. This now, the YAS 109, the same thing, $200 for that price range. That was my favorite soundbar. Hopefully, the YAS 109 lifts that standard. From the research that I've done, the YAS 109 looks identical to the YAS 108. The only difference, like I said, is it just has Alexa, but it's still a 2-channel soundbar. You have 2 subwoofers and you have 2 tweeters. So that the aspect of the drivers that built into the soundbar is identical. But anyways, let's pop this bad boy open. I do want to see how it looks, if it's like the same size as well. From what I saw on Amazon, it looked like the same size and it basically had everything identical. Alright, so the packaging, you guys can see, looks absolutely great. They did a great job patching the soundbar. The 108, again, packaging was fantastic. Let me just pop this thing out. Alright, so let's run through the cables first. We have our power cable here. What's this? 2 round circles, polarized, non-polarized, whatever the hell it is. I always forget which one, but we get power over here, power cable. We get this, I was about to say display 4, digital optical cable. We don't get any HDMI, guys, so you get the digital optical. You get a remote control. Like, listen, this looks identical to the YAS 108 remote. Same exact thing. I think you just got to pull this out. Yeah, make sure to pull this out to enable the remote. But anyways, the remote control looks identical to the YAS 108 remote. We get booklets. Okay, so this is wall mountable, the same thing as the 108. So this just shows you essentially here how to wall mount this bad boy. Just the screws and all that stuff, as you guys could see here. But that's that. We get a bunch of booklets. We get a bunch of things, a bunch of things, literature, all that stuff. So yeah, that's that. Let's put that here. Let's check it. Let's peep the soundbar. Okay. This thing got some nice weight to it. I like this already. You got the mesh. All right. Of course, you got the mesh. It's all black. I hate the mesh. You're going to put this basically, you know, by your TV, by your stereo system, wherever you're going to put it. Once in a while, you want to take a dry cloth or slightly damp cloth just to go across, you know, maybe even try to like a bit vacuum a bit. You know, it's going to get dirty, but you know, it is what it is. I hate these mesh. But anyways, you got speaker drivers here. I already feel them. They're right over here, and you got 2 tweeters right here. So you got 2 subwoofer speakers right over here, and 2 tweeters over here, and you got tweeters in a sense pointing this way too. So essentially, when you're gonna have this facing, I'm gonna show you guys in a few minutes how I'll have it. But when you're gonna have it on a stand or anything, it'll be basically facing down. When you're gonna wall mount it, it's gonna essentially look like this. So this is how it's gonna look when it's wall mountable. Let's run through the inputs quickly. We have a subwoofer out. Now you could put any subwoofer out. You could put any third-party subwoofer that you have laying around. You could connect this. So the 209, there's also a YAS 209 that has a subwoofer that you could get. I think that it retails for like $300 or something like that. I'll have that also in the link in the description below. But you could take an external subwoofer, any external subwoofer. I don't believe it has to be Yamaha, and it has a subwoofer out. So this is looks like just an ARC cable, a subwoofer out. You plug it in, and then you're gonna have a dedicated subwoofer. We have an Ethernet cable over here. This is for digital optical, update only. This is a thumb drive only for updates. We have HDMI in, and we have HDMI out ARC. That's that. If you're gonna want to wall mount it, it already has cutouts here. Basically, when you're gonna wall mount it here, it has this rubber grips over here, so the soundbar won't slide. It has the holes here for the air from the subwoofer to come out. So it's really nice. I mean, it's really nice. It has good weight to it. Listen, if you guys, like I said, the 108 sounded absolutely beautiful. That was my favorite soundbar that I actually reviewed, standalone soundbar, which had no subwoofer. But anyways, let me rock with it. And then here in the back, I just saw this right now, we have Bluetooth, Dolby Audio, we have DTS, so it supports DTS, digital sound, we have DTS, virtual sound, HDMI, and Wi-Fi. So this is also for Wi-Fi as well. So like I said, it has all that Alexa. So let me plug it in. Let me see what it actually does, and we'll rock with it. Let's go. Alexa, what's the weather?
Right now in Forest Hills, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
Alexa,
tonight's forecast.
Stop. Let me just make sure to turn off. So of course, with all these, you know, with this whole integration of Alexa, you have your your commands. So if you're such a person, if you're an individual that uses Alexa, then you know this bad boy is even gonna come more in handy for you. Now she should be turned off right now. But anyways, now what I quickly want to do is just run through the sound, through the music. So we got the bass turned up all the way up to 4 via the Yamaha app. So let's hit it. Quickly, everything is touch bass as I mentioned. So you can see I'm lowering the volume and I'm raising it touch bass. No buttons. Looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the bell. The bass on this soundbar is absolutely insane. So if we're gonna run it, for instance, let's put it on top speed, yeah. Just hear the thump. Alright, just hear the thump how this bad boy, but just for music, we haven't even hooked up to the TV yet, yeah? Let's turn it up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in the eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut
This is honestly absolutely insane. Let's put a different track, yeah.
Never understand the things that we want, but you keep coming back.
Now there's one thing I gotta mention, guys. It's very important. When you have the bass turned up a bit too much, like on Max, especially when she's singing over the vocals, the bass is a little too much and it kind of gets distorted. So I want you guys to pay attention on that.
I should take it back so that you don't know where my heart is at. Don't want you to know my love is lost. Well, there's only one thing left to do. My heart is breaking, wanting you, so I'll say goodbye. Let's put the sun back in the sky. Tired of crying, don't call me back.
See in the background, you hear the thump. It's a little too much. It's not a clear thump. It's a little distorted thump. Because I mean, I do have it turned up all the way, but that's one thing about, you know, not having a dedicated sub. But like I said, with this soundbar, with this 109 soundbar, with the YAS 109 soundbar, you could put an external sub. Now it doesn't even have to be a Yamaha sub. It could be a different manufacturer's sub. So you're not gonna have that kind of distortion with the bass, especially with the vocals, guys. But anyways, let me connect this now to the TV. Let's go.
It's a little tight. What did you guys do in there? But why are you covered in
My
blood?
head, neck, and face are very, very vascular, so it's a lot of blood.
Oh, please tell me you didn't kill a mafia guy in Italy.
Fuck off. No. I'm trying to help you.
I don't know if you guys caught it, but like I said, the bass is all the way up. There's that distortion, that cluck, cluck, cluck. Like you guys hear it. Just pay attention to that.
Here. Anything beyond a simple yes is gonna just super suck for your face.
Look, your client is a half-wit, fuck-stained war criminal. Why are you protecting him?
But my client has never ordered any gas attacks.
No, he's ordered the 4 generals that work for him to order the gas attacks. Just get him on the phone. Let's just fucking get nuts. What do you say?
Client privilege.
Oh, you're gonna be a pirate.
He's getting a lot of blood on my car.
1 second, there's a BMW chasing me.
So in that scene, guys, so again, I got turned up, everything turned up. Volume is like 95%. The bass turned. It's just that, you know, that click, that distortion. Just keep on paying attention to it. Music started. Never mind. But it was that bit of a distortion. But listen, it's as expected because the soundbar standalone is doing as much as it possibly can, and it basically is just you would need, if you're a bass heavy, you know, if you're trying to put this in the living room, probably get an external sub. It's even gonna sound absolutely insane. But from that scene you guys saw, it sounded absolutely beautiful. Only in certain scenes when it just sounds a bit slightly distorted because the bass is all the way turned up. You could always lower the bass as well to basically fix that too. Alright, you guys, now I know a lot of you cats might have questions like, listen, what's the difference between the 108 versus the 109? I mean, they ain't really a lot different. I mean, what you get is you get Alexa and you get the touch, and you get, oh, there she goes right now, and you get the touch pads, the touch controls. But that's basically it in the sense of the difference. But once you get the soundbar, guys, make sure to download the Yamaha Sound app. Once you download the app, you could, you know, get it hooked up to the internet. You get it hooked up to Alexa, and you basically get everything going. Now, I didn't go into the two things. I really didn't go into the 3D sound because when you saw when I reviewed it, definitely watch the video for 108 as well. When I reviewed the 108, I went over the 3D sound. The 3D sound is basically gives you that BS, that artificial surround sound, which it sounds terrible. You lose the bass. Everything just sounds, you know, it don't sound right. It sounds artificial, you know. That's why it's really like an artificial 3D sound, and that's basically what you get. The clear voice, I actually demonstrated that more on the 108. Clear voice is actually essentially is voice enhancement. So, for instance, if you're listening to something, right, and you really can't hear the person speak on the TV, so what you want to do is press that clear voice option. Is going to enhance the audio of the speech. It's basically speech enhancement, you could say. But overall, the 109, listen, if you bought yourself a TV, you spent $1,000 on a 4K TV, right? You definitely don't want to use those terrible built-in speakers. All right, put $200 down, you know, get yourself a Yamaha 109, get yourself a Yamaha 108. If you're not satisfied with the sub, add an external sub. That thing's going to be straight beast. There's plenty of other soundbars which I reviewed. We got JBLs, we got Polk, we got Vizio, and of course we got the Yamahas. We got Sonos. I mean, we got Bose. You know, definitely check out my Everything Audio playlist. You know, it's going to give you more, you know, more in depth into, you know, different sound bars, which are also on the budget side that you guys could go ahead and purchase. But overall, I loved the 108, all right, and I love the 109. The 108 was beast. The 109 was beast. It's just overall a fantastic soundbar, and it's not even that expensive for $200. If you think the 109 is a bit too pricey, if you can catch the 108 on sale, catch the 108 on sale. If you really want the, you know, the Alexa, if you really want that whole atmosphere going, then get the 109. But like I said, speaker-wise, what they actually put into the 109 is really no difference between 108 and 109. They're both fantastic soundbars, guys. But anyway, as always, guys, let me know in the comments below, guys, if you got the 108, if you're getting the 109. Let me know what you guys really think of it. It is important. Leave some comments. Let me know, you know, if the video helped. But anyways, guys, I'm KosherTech. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Deuces.